Ya, buat apa kita macam berhentilah revolution. Instead of that, you ask me to go buy now. I scolded them. I told them off. Later also, I never attend the anti-Dada meeting. No way lah. They don't appreciate lah. I given information to the government on Dada, on car theft and all that. But they never appreciate you, I tell you. They don't appreciate you. You know, I given government a lot of information to arrest bad people. I don't like bad people. I want them arrested. But they don't appreciate. That's what I'm telling. Anyway, you see, when IMF goes into any country, IMF requires one thing: transparency. Number one is transparency. This is a new word, transparency. It's not an old word. It's a new word, newly used word, mainly used by IMF. They want transparency. Transparency means you can see, check everything. Everything must be open book. Transparency, nothing to hide. So that's a new word. Every one of you must have transparency. Okay. If you don't have transparency, IMF will not come to help you. Internet Monetary Fund will not come to help you. They will ask for transparency. Transparency is a new word. That means don't hide anything. Okay. Here I'm written to the NEOS for their syllabus. Until today, they won't give me the syllabus. I want to know what is the qualifications of the instructors, and they don't give me the one. I wrote this to CIDP. CIDP still didn't give me the syllabus. I went to America. America is so open. There is no secrecy. They give you the whole book, what they teach. The whole syllabus is there. And they even presented me with a handbook. Handbook, very useful handbook. And they asked me what books to buy. You asked me to buy the code. So I bought the code, you know. And they give me some other details, our details. They have nothing to hide, you know. They brought me into the backyard where they have the tower crane, the low bed, the training and drive low bed, the excavator. They teach me how they teach. They show me. Oh, they don't even know me. The only thing they know is that I gave them the card. President, Malaysia, Heavy Equipment, Construction and Equipment Association, that card. Only that card. They know me by the card. They don't even know whether I'm the real president or not. And they couldn't care less. They showed me how their low bed worked and how they have the jeep. In between the low bed, they fix the jeep. But we don't have this in Malaysia as yet. I don't know. Probably we may have to send one of our members, you know, who are in this low bed business to go over there to study. First, write in for permission to study how they construct and build the jeep. Even the low bed at the back, they tell me they have the steel plate there. They can stretch about 2 feet on the back. They can stretch 2 feet on the back, about 2 feet. But we don't have that in Malaysia as yet. Probably we have to send some of people to go there and study all these equipments, you know, advanced technologies and equipments. It will be very useful to improve Malaysia's equipments. I don't know. But I don't know if our people are happy with us going to America in the first place or not. You tell them, they tell you, why don't you sell all your property, go and stay in America? Because I had this bad taste once. As we sell my house, go and stay somewhere else. And I don't know. They told me to sell my house, go and stay somewhere else. But in America, they show you everything. Here you write in also, they won't give you. Singapore said, okay, you write in. But at least Singapore, they gave me a few of the brochures. They gave me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 brochures on operating heavy equipment operating courses. They gave me some brochures. They will accept foreign students also in Singapore. Foreigners also can go into the construction industry training institute, which is run by the Singapore government. But I do not know whether the government, Malaysian government will accept that qualification or not. If we send our people there for training. You know, their training is easily 10 days or 2 weeks. But I don't know whether the Malaysian government will accept that certificate or not. But the Singapore government accept that certificate for training. Anyway, I visited these two places. I was very happy. Then from there, because of my sister ringing up, you know, I left for Cleveland. Cleveland is at Lake Erie there. Lake Erie, you know, Lake Erie, Cleveland. Then from Cleveland, they came and picked me up at the airport. Went and stayed in Kent. It's about 45 minutes drive from Cleveland to Kent. Anyway, I stayed in Kent for, I don't know, maybe almost a week, 5 days. And then they brought me to Niagara Falls. They brought me to the surrounding areas of Kent, like Summit, a few other places like I can't remember the names. Where you have Costco. You know the jeans, we buy the jeans here is $200 over, you know. I remember the Levi's jeans I bought one is 200 plus. You know how much is that? $29.90.
From the factory, you know, right?
They sell nothing but Levi's. No, not factory. It's a shop that sells nothing but Levi's. The Levi's jeans. The Levi's jeans, they sell only the Levi's jeans. Nothing but all jeans. All the... Huh? 100 plus, but still here, 200 plus. Yes, 200 plus, no. $29.90 I bought one. And one I bought $30. So damn cheap. Even times 4, still, even times 5, even times 6 is still cheaper. Oh, I bought 2 because I can't carry anymore. So I went to Chicken Camp, the wife said, "Oh, you're cool, you cannot." You bought me all this long sleeve, long john shirt, not long john shirt. Oh, you need to this. Okay, the people buy, take by one. Then buy me this, buy me that. You shit. All over that place, people buy me things and keep on adding. And then for nothing, I went to New York. People buy me some more things. And they came back with an extra one bag. And then they come with one big bag, one the trolley bag, and one handbag. What to do? Extra one small bag came out. I went with 2 bags, he gave birth to 1 bag. Went with 2 bags and gave birth to 1 bag. 1 big bag, 1 small bag, and then gave birth to another bag, handbag. Held by the hand, like 3 bags. Of course, when I had from Cleveland, I flew to New York, and I had to fly back to Cleveland. My cousin, all right, nothing wrong. After visiting her and all, well, she was a bit unhappy because the doctor seems to bring back the past. Maybe this family matters, no? She must have hit the daughter. Then the doctor can remember this punch and can bring back to the parents. Oh, because of the people who fall, I never make mistake. You also call me. It's not my fault, isn't it? But when I gave the daughter a lecture, I said, you are so lucky you have a mother. Your mother doesn't have a mother. I didn't have a mother. Neither as a father or mother. Actually, I have a father. I haven't seen my father once more. So it is like having no father, no mother. Your mother is also in the same shoes. I stayed in the stepmother's house in Klang. You see, my stepmother in Klang. Mother and then my father was never there. He was in Sarawak. And then after that, he never came back. But you, how lucky you have a mother. You better think. People like us being bullied when you were small and all that. You have your mother and I don't know. Anyway, I hope she realized that, after my lecture. She's married to an American. She's married to an American. American, European American, Caucasian American. She's married to a Caucasian American. So anyway, they were quite good lah. They treated me well. They took me out for dinner. What do I call that? Niece-in-law. My niece lah. They were supposed to be my niece. My niece-in-law is a Caucasian American. So he took me out for dim sum. This he gave me a drink for dim sum. They all took me out. In fact, I went down to America to eat lah. With Chu Kim Kiong also eating. Non-stop eating lah. Until one day, Chu Kim Kiong said, Xian, we can apply for lunch. I said, no, please lah, I don't want lunch anymore today. Not today lah, please. At least let me skip one lunch lah. Okay, sure. Yes, I'm sure, definitely. Sure. Yeah, you go and eat. Leave me out for one lunch. In fact, he's eating so much. I told him I'm not used to having lunch in KL. Even today I never had lunch. I had nothing today. Small breakfast went there, nothing. Then came back for dinner, no lunch today. I had to find uncle lah. Afternoon I had to find him. Anyway, from there Cleveland went to New York. New York, it's pity lah. I found out our fighting home girls. Two of them went there. I thought they could go there, make some money, come back to Malaysia. One of them got married. Married to the quantum guy. I don't know that. I cannot even understand what he's talking about. Santum or what. And then she got a son. Oh, son now not working anymore, just to take care of the son. And I asked her, you are supposed to come to America to make some money, come back to Malaysia. And then what are you doing there? Got stuck here, and now babysitting. And then the other one got married. And I saw her in the airport, I got a shock because she was so thin. But what happened? The one gave birth to a daughter. Well, she and her husband maybe not in very good terms. She was working, made a lot of money, now everything. A good part of the money departed from her to the husband. And now she's working part-time, not full-time. So maybe the husband doesn't want her to work. I don't know. Not a happy family. I sometimes wonder how our girls go there and being bullied. They deserve it. They deserve it. By all means, you can have sex, and you don't have to have any baby. You don't mean have sex, you must have baby. And this is something which I don't understand. Have safe sex now, at least. You know, because you go try to make some money, make some money, come back. Have a boyfriend, may have safe sex. But somehow then they got the accident, pregnant, married, things like that. Sometimes it's better to abort than get married and then get stuck with somebody. Where 1 week, 3 days in a big and all that. Sometimes when I hear a lot of these things, it's sickening. Why people get married and then get quarreling every day? I mean, off and on, this quarreling and all that. It's something which I cannot understand. I don't quite like all this quarreling. Get married, get quarreling all the time. So sometimes I feel get sick. If I quarrel too much, I feel like I'm becoming a bachelor. I don't like quarreling. Quarreling is bad for everyone. Family must be happy like this. That's where some people run off because of not happy family. When you go to there, you see, you are a Malaysian. The daughter is American. They're born there. I don't know how, whether they could register, become Malaysian or what they will try. I don't know whether they can transit or not. And here, China. I don't know whether he's got his BR or not. And anyway, this one is a Malaysian. And the son is an American, born there is American. I don't know what's going to happen. And then the husband said, send the son back to Hong Kong, let my auntie take care. Because of that, oh no, I don't go and work anymore. Take care of the child. Oh, I take care of my son. Oh, I don't go and work. I'm going to send my son to take care of the son. Don't work. How much can the husband give you if you don't work? Yes or no? In America, cost of living is high. The husband was jobless for 2 months. Only just started work. And then we have two. We went from here, trying to work there and pay back their debt here. When I was there, I was about to leave. I found out that she was sick on the spot. She was supposed to be off on Monday. The restaurant asked her to go back to work. So she went back on Monday. Then she thought Tuesday I'd be off, so Tuesday she took off. But it so happened that I was there, she entertained me on Tuesday, like they were all with me on Tuesday. They brought me out to karaoke, singing, eating, good food. Oh, they spent me a lot. Big crabs, big prawn, lobsters, also. I think they spent me good now. But what's the sad thing is, good food everything. I cannot eat that much. They themselves eat what they pay. I eat only a few. I cannot eat much. I'm not used to eating a lot. People who eat less than me today, they are eating more than they are eating more than I do. You eat less than me, but today they are eating more than I do. But they go to America and acclimatize to eating now. Everybody, most of them eat a lot. Well, this girl was Monday off, so she worked on Tuesday, Monday. She asked us to go back to work, so she took it for granted. Tuesday she go off. So Wednesday she went back to work, and she went to work. And I said, okay, today no tips for you. Huh? Why no tip? I wrote in my book no tips for you. Then she just asked, retorted and said, write the book, I also didn't see, I don't even know that there's no tips today if I come to work. Oh, you talk too much. Tomorrow don't work. Tomorrow don't come to work. That's all. That's all. You know what's their pay? 300, 350 per month. Go such a long distance. But their tips are more than their pay. You must have tips. So the tips they divide more than that. But the thing is this. Per month 300, 350, what is it? It's peanuts. And they can sack people just like that in America. Tomorrow don't come to work. That's all. Go out, finish. No more. But I think restaurant, Australia and America is the same. Because once you are weekly paid, you can be sacked on the spot immediately. Once you are weekly paid. The Australian laws is also the same. I remember in Australia I sacked one child. I went around with the Ministry of Labour, the Labour Ministry in Australia, and I found out that you can sack them 24 hours. Because they are weekly paid. Americans are weekly paid, so you can sack them 24 hours. So tomorrow you don't come to work, that's all. So, you see, like this lady that got a son fighting for, and the husband was jobless for 2 months, no? Only when I was there, just only started working. Then also part-time. What you call part-time to take over from somebody who's on leave, you know? Otherwise you just won't get home. So life is not that beautiful in America. I've gone there, I've done this research by questioning them, and of course they have to be honest with me. There must be transparency again. Transparency, no hiding of facts or figures. So they tell me, finally they said they regret. I said, You don't go make babies and regret. You know me, I'm very straightforward. You don't go there and go and make babies and then you come and say regret. Come on. You better make do what you can. But I do not know if we kick back. I don't know what happened to you people, because you are not PR. In fact, you people are working illegal. And you, when you work illegally, you can be easily exploited. You know, it's a pity. Then I went down to East Broadway to look for Xian. Who is this Xian? Kalen. He's not there. Where's Kalen? Kalen is in. Okay, please take note, Kalen. Hả? Hả? Phan vô này à? Ê, đi kêu lại kinh không? Đi có người New York hay vấn đề. Cái tỷ chi mà đi xuống Mỹ Quốc. 66, I found the place where he was staying. So I took a photograph at 66. He's Broadway. I stand there, asked people to take a photograph of me. 66 East Broadway, I found the place. You know that place? That is a point for illegal workers, I think. Xian is up. After, chúng tôi có thấy lò chúng nhớ rồi. Muốn nói chúng nói chúng gì? Vậy gì? All sorts they ask you. I want to look for a person. They ask you all the questions. What is your man? How do you like it? How do you know? Say that people are very chancy at me. All sorts. Then you might cut lah. You tell him Jensen came look for him. You discard lah. You see him. Okay, Xian. Okay, or he came back. I thought he went back there. So next time the office please cancel. Ask him for his new address. Okay, where's the address? Ayo, do we have his address, Kalen? Do we have his address or not? Okay, get his address and give to her. You better learn to speak English lah. You better learn, you learn to speak English. So that you come and sing, you don't see people sing and you go and hide. That's why you don't improve your English. You must sing. Singing is one way to learn English lah. You must come in. So anyway, I left New York. It was cold. Went down there to that place. I remember the place. What is the name of that place? To see the Statue of Liberty, but then the boat was not working. So don't go during winter. When the boat is working, you go. No, I went there. To see the Statue of Liberty. Not Manhattan, the end of the place where the tram goes, end. What's the name of the place? I forgot. Anyway, I went there, we have a walk, take a photograph there. Because you can see the Statue of Liberty quite far, quite far away. But you must see the boat, go and see. So the boat doesn't run. So on that day the boat was not running, so we came back. No boat, so went round. I go up in the morning, come back at night. Go up in the morning, come back at night. You know? That's what I do every day. LA, in San Francisco, in Kent. So I went to New York, then came back. So in order I travel around across continent. I made a cross continent travel to America. So not a bad trip, a good trip, a trip to find out what life is like, you know, for old fighting brothers and sisters there. I asked the two who supposed to go there and change. Do you change? Oh, yeah, I change. But I'm quite doubtful. Anyway, did you fighting now? Say, yeah, I'm fighting. Hopefully they will fighting. I told them, whatever it is, you married, you're fighting. Like I came back on the 1st of January, I went to Seremban, conducted a marriage, and I asked the girl, what's her name? What's her name? Ling? Phyllis, huh? I told Phyllis, I said, Phyllis, you fighting? Yes. After marriage, you still fighting? I don't know. The same thing is when I told our fighting kung girls, try and change the men to fighting kung before marriage. But no, they just, I don't know. I think I better tell the girls, don't have sex with a man unless you're fighting kung. Is sex a bargain for praying to God? I do not know. Is sex a bargain to pray to God? I do not know. I do not know lah. Anyway, today see what happened. Thank God if they are not, they don't change the man's side. Thank God if they don't go to the man's side, follow the man to pray to idols, pray to Jesus as God. At least if they remain fighting kung, it's not too bad. Hopefully they will be firm to remain fighting, to go overseas. But I try to tell our girls, go overseas, go anywhere, try and change the man to fighting kung, make him realize that his soul is more important than you. Try and make him understand that his soul is more important to himself than you are to him. That would be a good move. If you can tell your boyfriend or your husband to be that you are not important, but his own soul is important. If you can make him realize that bit, then you marry him. Make him fight you, then you marry him. Tell him that you also want to save his soul. That you want him to save his soul. And you must tell him that his soul is more important to himself than you as the wife. Probably, if you can make him understand that, you know, only the first fighting, yes or no? Probably marry, use sex as a weapon. Don't have sex with him until he's fighting. Change. But things happen. They say, oh, it happened. Of course, things happen. You make it happen. Thing doesn't happen if you don't make it happen. I told them straight on the face, you don't say it just happened. Like that. I said, tomorrow you divorce husband cannot. You're not happy it happened. Tomorrow you divorce husband cannot. Of course, can. Then I told them about the Jerry Springer show. When I was in America, there's one program that struck me. I don't know, if you go to Chicago, I think you go and see the show yourself. But they actually went into blows, women and women, men and men. This woman was married to a man. Then this woman got a daughter. In the meantime, he had an affair with another man. Then they divorced. The child was born. Then this woman assumed that this daughter, the daughter of that man. And not this man. But Jerry Springer is a wonderful man. He conducted this show. This is live show. Hot show, they call it. One of the top shows in America. And he gets the biologist to do the DNA of this man with this woman and the man who left the woman for the first husband, second. So this woman said, no, this is not the daughter of the second husband, but daughter of the first husband. No. How do you like it? Because they took the DNA of this first husband and the second husband and found that both of them is not the father of the child. So she must have affair with another man. But before that, the result was announced, nobody knows the result except the biologist, the one who did the DNA research. The one who did the result. No one knows, even Jerry Springer himself does not. But then Jerry Springer will have to ask her. Now, if you find out that she said you are the father, and that this doctor fight, oh, out all the way to look for the father. Finally found the father. But if you are the father of this one, how would you? Of course, love her and all that, take care of her. But if you are not the father, then you smile, you know. But if you are not the father, well, I will still take care. Oh, that's good, that's good. If you are father, well, I'm happy. I'm a father of Xian. But if you are not a father, I will still take care of her with the mother. Finally, the result was opened up. This actual show on the spot, taken live. This show is shown in Chicago. You can book for the ticket and go for the show. Then open the theater. I'm sorry, sir, you are not the father of this girl. Then, I'm sorry, sir, you are not the father of this girl either. They look at the woman. Who's the father? And the woman who is good look. They don't look at the crowd. Look at the two men. Who's the father? Somebody else is the father. And the child, now this girl, was so happy, you know, in tears to talk. Holding this man, thought this was good. But because the mother said so. That gives me the reflection. If a man has got two wives, he knows who's the father of the child. If the wife doesn't fling around. But if the woman flings around, with more than the two men, in this case, it has been shown in Jerry Springer show. I was thinking, but the fighting book. Then of course, you know who's the father of the child. She was thinking, if this is not the father, this must be the father. But neither of them was the father. So she must have had an affair with a third man, or a fourth man, or fifth man, which she did not say. And she insisted that she had made sex with these two men. While the husband went to work, she had sex with this man. Now the husband divorced her, she married this man. She thought it was this man, but this man thought, well, this girl was this woman with me sex all the time, you know, while his husband was away. But she was having sex with other men. So now only he found out. The husband of the woman, now only he found out. Neither he nor the first husband was the father of the child. So who is the father of the child? So the woman must be having an affair with another two other men. This one. So a man is the wife, if the husband of the two wives, if the wife doesn't fling around, then they know who's the father of the child. If a woman flings around with two men, three men, then she doesn't know who's the father of the child. In this case also, so it's a sad case because the girl was so happy. I could see in her face, she was so happy and I was in tears also. Before the result was announced. This is a live show they brought out this. And there again they had two women. There's another show of two women. They fought in the fight. In the show they always fight and people get jealous in the fight. Men and men fight, women and women. See, this woman said this guy, this man said this husband, this person did drink before, then this Jack Springer would pay money to go look for one girl got affair with the woman. And pay the whole money to come out instead. And then pay for another man to come out. And this woman said, no, I have only affair with this man, oh, I love him, and all that. Then, you sure you have this man? Yeah, no, I have this man. I only have with this man, I have this man, I throw up this man, I married this man, and this was the only man I got affair. Then just bring a ring and one man, another man, and another man. The husband got so angry, got up and could punch the man. Then the people in the crowd after the punch, but he got big bodyguard, catch hold of the woman. Don't bend, don't let them, don't fight. Then the people were sitting there, asked the woman, and asked the man, how can you have an affair with your husband? That you say that she's your husband, they have an affair with this man, this man, this man. Then they asked the man, why do you punch that man? Why do you look after your wife? It's your wife having an affair with that man. Your wife, you know, your wife having an affair with that man. Well, you won't punch that man. Why? Why would you punch that man? It's your wife. I think you divorce your wife. Woman asking. funny thing, in America, like that. It's called the Jerry Springer Show. And there was this man, ugly looking. You see, he got an affair with this woman. Pregnant, gave birth to a child. Then he had an affair with this woman. When this woman goes and work, this woman comes to the house and have affair with this man. But this man go work. And what happened? She also got pregnant. Well, she was just pregnant this woman after giving birth to a child. And this woman go and drag her, having an affair, on the fight. And what happened? They all catch her, swing, catch her, press her up. And they said, morning if you want. Otherwise you get up, you don't say. But if you paid money, of course, or station, if you pay money, why do you get up? You cannot. You mean that? You know what? Don't come out again, fight again. This man just sit down there, shaking his leg. They do that. Jerry Springer asked me, I forgot his name. You made the two women fighting. You started all this. Don't you know you started all this thing? Okay, stop. I never started. Do you love me? I love you. Do you love me? I love you. See, what does it love me? These are only two women. Two men, they love me. You make them fight. They fight. I didn't make them fight. I tell them not to fight. They go on to fight. I tell them not to fight. They still they want to fight. Ugly looking fella, woolly hair, mustache, one mustache here also. By that, big fat fella. People are fighting. Then Jerry Springer, I don't know how you can go and found out other women having affair with him. So he brought all the other women one by one. You had affair with him? You had affair with him? Sure, you had affair with him. Bring another, you have affair? Yes, I have affair. You said you have affair, so you have affair. Who doesn't like sex? I love sex. Someone came to me. Why didn't I enjoy sex? It's beautiful. You don't enjoy sex. If you have had a child, you also will take. Talk, Jerry Springer also shook his head. What to do with it? Then he opened to the clock. The clock can ask questions, And now why they ask you to pop out the whole start fighting? Two women. Wow, they say two women. Then what the boyfriend? He had a friend what? The boyfriend walloped him. Pop out fight. Then they go every sit down. A few fellows sitting in the front one called flush up, catch all that. So they don't fight. They are paid catch up. My goodness, I see this kind of show. But whatever it is, that particular show reminds me of. If you have one man and two women, you know who is the father of the child. But if one woman and three men, you don't even know who is the father. The woman himself doesn't know who is the father. And the woman told the daughter, that was the father. How would the child feel? How would the child feel? The girl, it's quite big, the girl. At that time, it was about 18 years old now. Then at that show, it was 18 years old. But it's life lah. She's now 18 years old. How would she feel? Tell me. She went out of her way to look for her father. And she found the father. She thought it was father because the mother said so. But it is not the father. So if that is not the father, so she thought that the father with the mother could have been the father. Yes or not? But that is not even not the father. So what would she think of her own mother? What would she think of her own mother? Then emotionally, how do you feel for this girl? I felt very sorry for her. I actually felt very sorry for the girl. Anyway, this is the American trip. This is the good news. I also got bad news. Probably the bad news will come on Sunday. Bad news will come on Sunday. Okay. Good news on Friday, because it's Good Friday.
Thank God it's Friday.
Thank God it's a Good Friday. Every day is a good day. I'm just joking. Anyway, I've got news, bad news. I'll announce it on Sunday. And this is very serious news. Serious, very serious. And we had got to do with BUSM, it's got something to do with me. It's got to do with Singapore. So I don't know how to tell you this, but then it's bad news. It's good and bad news together. And probably on Sunday I'll announce it. Better come, listen to this news. Very serious and important news. Very serious news.
Open.
Yes.
Transparency. You say it in the open.
Of course, transparency.
Transparency may not be good sometimes.
No,
Backfire.
transparency is always good. There's nothing bad with transparency. It's the people that listen to it, and it depends on how they analyze it and how they accept it. If people use their analytical mind and logical thinking, I will tell you this honestly, that nothing is bad. When something is thought bad, it is bad in the mind of the person who thinks bad. Everything is good. Things that happen in the past and in present and in the future, it's all good things. It depends how we perceive it, that's all. Depending on the perception, how we perceive it. That's all. Depending how we perceive it. No news is bad news. All news is good news. To fighting good, that is also good news. If the deceased is fighting, okay? No news is bad news. All news is good news. News is plural and singular. News is, you don't say news are, you say news is good news. All news is good news. No news is bad news. All news is good news. Depending on how you look at it, how you perceive it, the perception is important. Everything is good. Nothing is bad. What is bad, you tell me in this one? What is bad? A man having 7 wives, is it bad? Is it bad for a man to have 7 wives? No, it's not bad. If the 7 wives are happy with the man, why should you be unhappy? You may not be the wife's shoes. If the 7 of them live happily with the man, then it's good. It's good. Nothing is bad. If you take the opposite, if a woman is having 7 husbands, is it good? It's again depend on your perception. If the woman thinks it's good, okay, it's up to them, it's good. Nothing is bad. But what is